here. We here. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. It's your girl, Shantizi, and I am sitting here with my good friend, ex-business partner, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Ain't no ex. You still here?
Oh,
still
I heard something else.
You still work.
We still work. I heard something else, Dax. You saw how I looked at you? I was like, what? Okay.
We never had no relations. We're best friends.
Just friends. But I'm going to let you introduce yourself to my viewers who may not know you.
How y'all doing? My name is Dax Finesse. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Shantizi. Like, she's everything. She got me here. You gonna learn. You gonna tune in. You see what's going on right here. We stuck.
Listen, I have known Dax, I don't know how many years on number, but it was like meant to be. Because when I met Dax, I found out my best friend, who is still my best friend to this day, shout outs to Jamal. Y'all know each other somehow. All of them, O&M. And he's like, yo, you know Dax? I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing Dax to the studio. But to give them a little bit of history on where we come from. You know, we used to run Brooklyn.
Run it.
Straight like that. We used to run Brooklyn.
Cyphers,
We used to run
we ran it. We ran it down to
we had the New Era show at the time, and we used to interview a lot of up and coming artists. We just used to go in the studio and have fun. It's like a good time.
It was like a breath of fresh air every week.
And
it was just once a week. It was just every week. Look forward to that
and it
Monday.
was consistent. I think that was the thing that kept us at the head at a certain point, because we were so consistent. We were recording every Monday. People were logging in to DTF Radio, signing online radio, TuneIn app. They were downloading the app. Remember TuneIn app? They were downloading TuneIn app to listen to us. People used to show us real love. And that's what's behind the scene. And now, full circle, I have the pleasure of giving Dax an interview.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the other side of the table.
I'm here. This is crazy.
So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dax Finesse. Let me just fast forward. I came home from the military. You gotta say military.
You were in the.
You can't say come home.
See, I was gonna say Navy.
No, yeah, Navy.
Same thing.
Yeah, but you can't say come home. It's not like
you can't say come from jail.
Yeah.
You should have said that though.
It's nothing against it, but you know. I don't want them to think, whoa.
You coming from jail, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right. There's people out here for you.
Free my dogs, them, you feel me?
All of them.
Nah, but I came from the military, the Navy, and I came back and, me and Brumman tapped in.
Shout outs to Brumman.
Yeah, it was crazy. His license was suspended. So his license was suspended. Them times they was going hard.
I would tell Brumman you up here talking shit about him.
Yo, listen, he can't be one day.
Brumman, your license suspended? Brumman is traveling. His license is not suspended.
Listen,
he's somewhere. I ain't gonna promote his job, but he better have a proper license. He travel a lot somewhere right now.
But back then, his license was suspended, and we was chilling. I always just smoking his car and stuff like that. He like, yo, bro, what you doing Monday? So I'm like, nothing. What you mean? Like, I just came out of the military. I'm chilling. I got money. I'm chilling. I'm cooling. He like, yo, bro, I got a radio show to do, every Monday. If you got time, can you take me? Because, my license suspended.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. Like, that's the least I could do.
Right.
We chill all the time. I ain't got nothing to do. Do it. So the first time I came, I met you. I met King. I met Chris, Talia, Mathematics, Tyler. So, met everybody and I was cooling. And then one day I was just like, this is Love and Hip Hop era.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, bro, why y'all don't just book like Kaylin Garcia? Why y'all don't book these people in Love and Hip Hop?
You were always so ambitious.
Yeah,
I'm like, go get them.
Like, yeah, why y'all don't book these people? Like, y'all booking these people that's in the hood. It's cool, but like, let's get to the next. Let's go there. Like, he like, yo, bro, if you could do it, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I don't want to step in. This is y'all situation.
Right.
Like, I'm a driver. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, bro, if you could do it, do it. So he gave me that green light. And then with y'all energy, like y'all, I always felt your energy from day one. Y'all was always good people to me. Always good. Y'all always welcome me in open arms. So it was like, yo, cool. You know what? I'm gonna just do it. So that was the first one, Kaylin Garcia.
Right.
And that was, I booked her and I ended up, I had my method to my madness, and
We booked
I
a
ended
lot
up
of
booked
people.
her. She was dating Joe Budden at the time, so it was really viral for us.
Right.
And then she ended up going to a
lot of
party
viral
for our
moments.
birthdays and all that shit. Spend together, and then we just built. It was history from there.
Yeah. New era show went off.
It went off.
I be having little flashback moments.
Oh,
I always miss what we did at that time. Yeah, like
and everybody we had up there, like most of them, like 9 of the 10 people that went up there got verified on Instagram.
Period.
They got big.
Can I tell you? And this is no shade, but all the artists that we've interviewed that has made it to that point in their careers are still following me on social media.
Yeah.
Still will like my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who are still, just like me coming up, they unfollow me. They get a couple followers. They straight unfollow you.
Even Lady Luck, a legend, shows mad love.
They show mad love.
Came through rap for us, all of that.
Show mad love.
So we had Don Q before he was lit.
Show
I still
mad
got the
love.
video.
You remember?
I still got the video.
Love. So, our history is always there. But I didn't know at the time that you were just coming out the Navy.
Yeah, I just came out the military at the time. I did 4 years in the military straight out of high school.
What made you decide to go to the military?
I was bad. I was terrible.
You was in the street.
I got kicked out of every senior activity high school year. Like, they didn't even let me go to prom, graduation. My mom didn't see me walk across I graduated high school.
Right.
But they sent my diploma to the house. They didn't want me in school no more.
When
They told me, it's like, you got to go to Turner School.
I would have never. You were so quiet when we met you. You didn't talk.
Because I got disciplined in the military. So it was like, when I came back and I was smoking, so it was like, I'm just disciplined now. I'm just coming back. I'm chilling. I want to get to work. I want to venture out. I want to network. I'm done seen the world.
Right.
Did 9-month deployment.
Right.
So, I just want to come back and enjoy life, So all of that was behind me.
So straight out of the Navy, and then you found out that you had this love for entertainment, or did you always kind of
had me? You had me. Y'all got me into it. Like, y'all said, you got her. Y'all pushed me. Go get more people. I'm on my email calling this and that every day. I'm getting managers. Went to the PNB Rock, Dave East, behind the scenes with them. So I met them before they was famous. Young and May came,
right.
And I still tapping with Reem. Shout out to Reem with Red Life and them. Swift on Demand. Shout out to Swift. That's Cardi B's old producer.
Right.
Cardi B was up there with
y'all.
Still show
love. Cardi B still show love.
So love. So, a lot of people still show love to us, and it's like amazing. So, we had the Black Caesar, Black and Crew.
We did.
Season, all of them.
I know that at the time you were doing poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still dabble into your poetry?
Yeah, I wrote a book. Like 2 years ago, I wrote another book, Angel's Advocate.
Okay.
It's on Amazon. I got Beyond All Endeavors. That's the original book I made. And all my books are self-published. It's on Amazon, iBooks, all over. Google it. So yeah, I wrote that on the military side when I was like depressed. Sometimes you don't pull into port for over 3-4 months. We just out to sea. So
is that the reason why you don't speak your poetry? Because I read somewhere that you don't speak it. You only write it for us to interpret.
In a way, because I don't speak my poetry because I want you to interpret like how you read a text. Mm-hmm. So when you read somebody's text message, everybody perceives it a different way because you reading it the way you reading it. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I want you to perceive it the way you perceive it. I don't want you to perceive the poetry the way I'm speaking it.
Right.
I want you to perceive it how the way you read it. I want you to perceive it that way.
Okay.
Because I want you to feel like the way you think is right. I don't want you to feel like the way I'm thinking is right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I just make it like that.
And you rap, is that like a extent or do music? Is that like some poetry in there, or that's just a different entity? Actually,
shout out to my boy Pablo the Don, the OTR, and all of them. They got me thinking my poetry could be rap. Mm-hmm. So one of my songs, Apologize, it was off of my poetry song, my poetry. So I took a stanza out of that, and I actually made my own hook to it. And so I apologize. I made a lot of mama's daughters cry. I had them traumatized, and I could see that in their eyes.
I heard that. I was like,
So it came from that. So it was just like, and then I listened to Tupac a lot. So it was just like, All Eyes on Me. It was just like, I could see it in the eyes, and I just started drifting into
Don't you think if you like if you're not thinking about it and you just start speaking one of your poetry, it'll probably be some dope shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing open poetry, open mic.
I think it'll be dope.
Yeah, I want to try it now that I'm an artist.
Yeah,
I think I was a little more shy before.
Yeah, I think it'll be dope. You have the voice. You have the speak. You know how to speak. And I hear you on Clubhouse.
Listen,
so I know you know how to talk now.
Listen, I did Clubhouse for a little bit because they had me doing business credit, teaching credit.
Right, with the hustles.
So I was teaching business credit, teaching how to remove credit, all for free. Giving them links, the letters, everything like that.
I remember I was in there every morning.
Yeah, every morning.
7 o'clock, every morning, right up there.
8 o'clock in the morning, we
right
up there. Shout out to the Clubhouse family, the Hustlers Club, that's Reem and all of them. Shout out to them, they did their thing for me. And they gave me their platform to speak in front of 14,000 people. We ended up getting like 200K.
Yeah, a lot. I know the ladies do Mondays.
Yeah, he has a whole. I don't even work with them no more, and I just come in.
But I still know they have a
nice
time
schedule.
And they have a schedule.
Yeah.
Mondays, I remember
and
Mondays
like,
is the ladies' night, and every morning was you guys just teaching
and they always looked out
gems.
for me, and he still to this day, if I want to do it, he will still go out his way for me. So shout outs to them for real. Like they really did their thing for me.
Now, I know 2020 was a rough year for you with COVID. I know you lost your father. My condolences. How did that affect you mentally? Like how are you able to just still seem so militant?
It's hard, you fight your demons, you fight the battles, but I feel like, I'll be selfish if I was to make it all about me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has what they go through, and maybe you may not lost your father, you may not lost your mom, but you may go through the worst pain you ever felt in your life at this very moment right now.
Right.
It's not for me to tell you how to feel or you should feel for me because what I'm going through is different because you never been through that before.
Right.
And I have to understand that my parents was older, so like I'm young enough still to understand. Like my father told me death, what it is to death, be okay with death, higher being, but at the same time, I understand a lot of people not losing their parents till later on down the line. Maybe I'm the platform for people to understand, like, I got to see what he went through so I can know what I go through later on down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Can we tap in a little bit about that? About you said your father taught you death. What is your understanding of death?
Death
as
is
of right now.
Death is not a problem. Death is eternity. Death is your soul living on. Death is like, see, a lot of people don't understand that their body is the container. You are the living inside of your body. So when you understand that you are not the body, you are the living inside the body, that your body's gone, your living is gonna live forever. So regardless, my father's body might be gone, and I haven't seen his grave yet, and since the funeral, but the soul lives on. Right. What he did, what he left behind is gonna live on forever. So the body's not here, but he lives through me. The sun shines on me when I think about him. Certain things I think about doing the right thing, the sun will shine on me. And that's him talking to me saying, yeah, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, so that's my little context clues, So, but, I'm not going to say it's easy. It's hard. You never know. Like, you cry, you get mad, you upset, but, it's a bigger picture for you. I keep myself busy.
Right.
So I don't think about it.
Right. Yeah. There's that too. Now, I know you are about to be a dad.
Yeah.
Baby shower coming up.
I lose a dad, I become a father.
I know,
it's
right?
Crazy.
See, that was a lineup. You saw I lined that up right there.
Yeah, it's simple as 1, 2.
That's how life works. That's how life works. You lose one, you gain one. But congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How do you feel like you're ready? Are you nervous? Anxiety?
Ready? Honestly, I don't even know if I'm ready. I'm just happy. I was talking to him earlier today. I woke up, I was talking to him, and her stomach, he was sleeping. And I was rubbing her stomach.
You're talking like such a dad. He said he was sleeping. How do you know?
He was sleeping. She woke up. She was like, he's sleeping. That's all right, cool.
Oh, listen to you guys.
So he woke up. He started moving to the side. She was like, he's moving to the side. I'm like, you know what? I said Ace. I call him Ace. I'm exposing it here just for Santee's. I love her.
Aww,
that's gonna be my son's name. It's gonna be
all
Ace.
Right,
Ace of spade. Ace of everything.
I'm gonna save this clip for you. You drop it when you're ready.
Ace. Ace is my son's name. So I said, Ace, wake up. Talk to me. Talk to your daddy. He started moving to the side where I'm at. So I ran around the bed. I ran to the other side of the stomach. I said, Ace, talk to me. He moved to my side. Oh, man. He know his daddy already, so it's cool.
He's already a little trickster.
Yeah, he not playing, so I'm going to be on him, like, help him out. Don't understand. I'm at full myself.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Now, I know you recently dropped it's an EP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Top Spot, the palindrome. So the palindrome is basically words that you say forward that say backwards. So like race car, if you say race car forward, you spell it backwards, it's still race car. So Top Spot is Top Spot backwards. If you spell Top Spot backwards, it's still Top Spot. So either way you put it, I'm still the top spot. Either way you see me.
I gotta look at that again. You gotta run that back.
You feel me? So that's what the palindrome means. So Top Spot, the palindrome, either way you put it, be the top spot. You know, it's for everybody to see it, and then I put it at the top spot, and you know, that's really what it is.
Are you independent? Like you do everything by yourself under your own, or do you have a label?
No label. Everything is independent to a certain extent. I have a great team behind me. Okay. So basically, like, I got OTR, that's One Take Records. They work. Pablo the Don, Jax, The Ripper, 40, Storm, like Cox, Tane. You know, they all work in their own way to help me sustain where I'm at. Okay. So like, even with like Pablo is the one that's rapping. Cox is the one that's promotion. Jax is the one that's the storyteller. 40 is the one that's keeping me stylish, keeping me punchy, you know, motivating. Right. So it's everybody in Tane is keeping the sound together. He's like the bass. He's the percussion section that keeps everything together. So he's the engineer that works with us. And we have a lot of people. Everybody that work with me has a hand in it. So I don't feel like it's only me. A lot of artists forget the background people. And I started as the background person. So, you know, you can't forget the background people.
Your aura is so different. Like you weren't so, like you never used to really talk like that. You were always quiet, laid back. Whenever I see you, just really quiet. So it's just, I'm looking at you. I'm like, Dex is really sitting here talking. He's just speaking. He's taking over my interview. Okay.
Nah, it came from watching y'all, like seeing how y'all was progressive, proactive, and just like, shout even if it's
King and Brumman.
Yeah, shout out to King and Brumman for real. Like certain interviews, we wasn't even ready for the day. We wasn't. We come through. We just like, man, it's another Monday. And you know, when we get in an interview, we just get into it. We not even trying to be done for the night. It's just like, all right, what we going after this? Like, what we doing? What's next? Who we booking after this? So it's like, you know, I love it.
Now everyone is a parent. We're just waiting on Brumman and King. That's
so it. I waited my turn, and I just, you know, I watched and I studied, and the people before me, the great people like you before me, and I learned, and you know, I just took little bits of information. I built my own picture.
That's wonderful. And you're doing very well.
I see you working.
It. I think my favorite thing watching you do is encouraging people. Yeah. You know, you're always, and then even on a business aspect, because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of things that I learned and applied to my own business by listening to you guys on Clubhouse. So what are some gems that you could drop right now for someone who's literally just coming up? They have some ideas, and you know, they may not have the resources to do certain things, remove certain bad credits, stuff like that.
As far as I'm gonna say two things as far as life and credit. As far as credit, don't be afraid to embrace your credit score. If it's at 300, 400, 500, it don't matter. I started at that. Now the last year I was in that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a testimony. January, I was in the 500s. January starting this year. Right now, I'm at 719. So it just go to show, like, you could be where you want to be at. And tying into life, you could be where you want to be at, period.
Right.
And just believing in yourself. So sometimes a lot of things is fear. You got to fight that fear and fight. And face it head on. Right. See, a lot of people don't like confrontation.
Right.
So that's the problem with the generation now. They don't like to hear the word no. They don't like to hear when people give them constructive criticism. You be a hater. You're being a hater.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You become a person that's not a yes man to them. So they don't like that. So you got to be open to hearing the word no. You got to be open to hearing the word I don't like what you're doing.
Take constructive criticism.
Yeah. So when you take that and you have people teach you, and you become the student and not the teacher, and you're not the big kahuna, you will learn.
Humble yourself.
You gotta always be a student.
In other words, humble yourself.
You gotta always be a student.
Always be willing to learn. And I think that's always been my thing also, because it doesn't matter, you know, you're telling me what you think of me, but me, I'm so humbled. I'm like, you know, I'm still learning. I feel like I'm still learning. I'm still trying,
Yeah.
you know, still pushing, still.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Just
Like
humble.
right now, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. So like even with people that may feel like they don't know as much as me, I keep telling them you do know, because when you apply what you learn coming up, you may learn more than me and may teach me later on down the line what I need to learn.
Right.
So that's why I feel like everything is open for everybody and everybody should know what's going on, because you will always become a teacher being a student. You can't be a student becoming a teacher.
Can't be a student becoming a teacher. All right. So I want to thank you so much for coming down here and sitting down with me. If you have any last words, any gems you want to drop, see, Jamaican, drop. You have anything you want to say to my viewers?
Nah, I appreciate you for even having me here.
No
Shanteezy, I
problem.
love you. My whole new era again. We still new era over here. We gonna come back
Gang,
sooner than
gang.
you think.
Gang.
Shout out to OTR. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to Freaking
Like,
Frack.
Freaking Frack, for real, bro, man. That's my guy. Loon, shout out to y'all. But definitely, shout out to the whole New York, everybody, and you, anybody watching, you doing what you doing. Just believe in yourself. You could be whatever you want to be in life. Always remember that. And keep loyalty. It's number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, wherever this is, do what you're supposed to do to support me.
Subscribe.
Okay? Double
Like
tap. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys for viewing me. It's your girl Shanteezy. Dax.
We out of here.
We out. Thank you guys.